Okay, I got my questions. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for, I guess, our first guest of the night, Mr. Brian Cooper. All right, we're gonna wait until he.
What's up?
What's up?
How are you?
I'm doing good. How you doing?
I'm doing good, as you can see. The Divas champion, as you can see.
Thanks, you. So, well, welcome to. First of all, thank you so much for tapping the screen and showing support. I appreciate that. Um,
You're welcome.
tell me, like, how did you like find, like, was I on your for you page, or like how did you like find me?
I think you was on my for you page, and I did see that you have followed me. I did follow you as well. So, and seeing how this is my first season and first time on here, though it is the last season. Um, I have to say, I've been like, like on some talk shows, like the Juice and Radio talk show. I've been on that quite a few times. For on the 10th season, my
Uh-huh.
first season on there, and it was amazing.
That's pretty dope.
But I had to say, this is my first time being on your show, the Bobby McHenry show. It feels good to be on here,
Thank you so much. It's nice to having you here. So
and have to say, love the blazer. I love it. I love it.
thank you.
Have a
um,
couple here at my home too.
okay, that's cool. So you did mention that you were on a talk show. So you said that you was on the. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you said something about the 10th season. You said.
Yeah, season 10 on the Juice Radio talk show. That was done on YouTube.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. It
Okay.
was.
Um. Okay. I'm gonna have to look that up. Um. Okay. I'm trying to think of a question. So, besides doing um TikTok, is this like a full-time job, or like it's like a hobby, or
I have to say, it's kind of all in one. I mean, besides me doing TikTok, I do have a full time. I do have a job that I go to work outside of TikTok.
Mhm.
Um, but while I'm not working at the job outside TJ Maxx, I do be on TikTok at times trying to earn the coins, the gifts, and just trying to have positive vibes because as Divas champion, that was always my main goal to do is bring positive vibes, give good words and advice to people, and get people to understand where I come from, and show respect to their lives as much as I want people to respect mine. So
that's okay. That's what's up. That's what's up. Um, so can you really like explain, like you said something about like divas, like can you like go in depth into that, like like into detail?
well, the word divas, well, the divas championship, the one I have on my shoulder, as you can see, I am a big wrestling fan.
Okay.
WWE. The Divas title came in the year of 2008, the month of July. It was designed by Vicky Guerrero, Michelle McCool, inaugural Divas champ, AJ and Nikki Bella, longest reigning Divas champs of all time. And I held this championship for 282 days, held it since October 24th of last year.
Wow.
And on Instagram I type up how many days I've held it, and This is my first ever Divas Championship. Well, it's my second women's title, but it's my first Divas Championship because I have the Raw Women's title, the Women's Attitude Era Championship, and the Women's Tag Team title. And I have one heavyweight championship, and that's the WWE title. And I have the women's money bank briefcase. I mean, because I'm a big fan of the women and of what they can do in the ring. So, I mean, and this title retired the year of 2016 at WrestleMania 32. And Ric Flair's daughter, two-time Hall of Famer, and like his daughter Charlotte won the women's championship at WrestleMania 32, the new women's title, the one I have. So,
Mhm.
and that was when the Divas term was retired at that point, and the women have became superstars, main eventers, and they started main eventing pay-per-views like Hell in a Cell, No Mercy, the Royal Rumble, the first ever women's 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Women's Championship, and two black women main eventing WrestleMania for the SmackDown Women's Championship, as I seen with Bianca Belair, Sasha Banks, Snoop Dogg's cousin. It was pretty awesome.
Okay, yeah. That's pretty cool. Okay. So that's kind of a lot to take in. But okay, so yeah, okay, so let's kind of like backtrack. Um, okay, so I guess my question would be to you, I guess, like who's like your favorite like all time like wrestler? Like, if you like had to like lower it down, it's like your top three or like top five.
Like top five, male or female or both.
It can be both.
Well, I have to say top five male of my favorite male wrestlers are John Cena. I love The Undertaker. I love Dolph Ziggler, Daniel Bryan. Let's see. I think I can add another one to that. Who's another one I love? I love Matt Hardy. He's great, and I love Edge. Edge, he's great. I love him. And women, I have top five faves, but I tend to add a lot more on who I love as well.
Mm.
I do love Trish and Lita. I love the Bellas, even though they're currently retired from wrestling. Becky Lynch, Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill, the newbie in WWE. I love Naomi, Natalia, former wrestler Alicia Fox, AJ Lee, she's fantastic, and former WWE superstar Paige, known as Soraya.
Mm.
Uh, yeah, she's fantastic. I love them. I love them all.
Okay. Well, that's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. Um, that's pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. Okay, so this is actually kind of like it's I don't know. It's cool because like you're like the second like person who I had on the show like who was either like involved in wrestling or who loved the sport of wrestling because like back in season one,
Mm-hmm.
if you watch the clip on YouTube, I had this guy on back in season one, and he was talking about like his favorite like wrestler of all time, which was John Cena, like you said, and we was just talking about like his stuff like wrestling. He was talking about like Bitcoin, he does like Bitcoin stuff like that. So we were talking about that, um, and then he asked me some questions, and then um, yeah, I mean, if you we watched the interview, is I don't know. To me, it kind of like cringy in a way to me. At least to me, it do. But because like I feel like I could have did like better in terms of like hosting. But um, but like if you like really like watch it like all the way through, like you'll see like what I'm talking about. But I just wish I did like a better job of like hosting and stuff like that. So um, but I mean the interview. I mean it was a good interview, but I just wish I did like a better job like in terms of like performance and stuff like that. Um, but that's what's up though.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so so let's kind of go and then okay. So you mentioned uh your I guess your love of um hold on, trying to think. Hold on. So you said something about that you um dang, what am I trying to say? Um, I just lost the question.
It
Oh
happens.
yeah. Okay, so okay. Uh, damn. I guess okay. All right. Well, okay. I guess I'm out there. I don't know. I guess whenever I think of it, I guess I don't know. But let's just move on because at this point it's yeah. So how long have you been on like TikTok? Like since like how long like in general like you know?
Well, I've actually been on TikTok since 2020.
Okay.
In the month of March, my little cousin on my mom's side had actually got me into TikTok. So I started off, and you know how it is. You know, the first time on the app, like you start off as like a rookie with no followers, and then it's like you're working your way up, and then I had to like to do crazy things to get followers, and I started noticing new people. I started gaining friends, new followers after a while. And then, at that time, I wasn't able to go live because I didn't have up to 1,000 followers yet.
Right.
So I knew in order to go live, I had to make a lot of TikToks. I had to make the kind of content people want to see or hear. So at that time, I was like doing wrestling moves on my little cousin's bed. Then I was doing like uh sounds from other people's videos that they've done, like from Atlanta Housewives, and I made church videos, Atlanta Housewife videos or whatnot. Sometimes I just do like my best impression of a superstar, like from the segment that they've done. Because I did this one it impression, like I guess you can say it was from a movie from Girls Trip. Like I did like Tiffany Haddish, where she plays the role of Dina,
Mm-hmm.
and she and Queen Latifah, Regina, and Jada had that one scene where they cussed each other out,
Yeah.
calling each
Yeah.
other fake and whatnot, and how Tiffany walked off and almost at her ankle, tilted on the side of the way when she was walking away in them heels. You know how it happened.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So every time I look back and I watch that, I'm like, damn, I must have did the damn thing. Like I did real good. And at that point, I was trying to go live, and even during then at that point, I think it was like the year of yeah, it was still the year of 2020 where I earned my first Raw Women's Championship on my 20th birthday at that point. So I think I was able to go live then at that point because at that point it was like months later I was reaching up to 1,000 at that point, and I think it was up to 2,000 at that point. I think I was so at that point, yeah, I finally reached my pinnacle of going live, and it actually felt good to go live that first time, and then just bam, my journey started from then. 2021, 2022, and 2023. So
Okay.
2020, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023. That's 4 years I've been on here. This is actually my fifth year being on here.
5 years. Okay. Um, that's cool. Yeah, for me, I feel like I can kind of relate to that because um, I don't know if you heard me when I said that I came on here at the end of what February of 2022. Were you? I think you heard me on that when I said that.
Yeah, I think I did at that point.
Okay, so it was the end of February of 2022. That's when I like started this whole experiment. um, and then as you know, like I said, this is my last season on TikTok, so I've seen some stuff, and you know, like to be honest with you, like I don't know, it's like the app can be like very like difficult to like maintain, and like like if you like make a video and it doesn't like go viral, or if you don't get like the amount of views that you want, I don't know if you
Yeah.
yeah, so it's like that, um what's the word for it, it's like that kind of uh like makes you I don't really know. I mean, I do know, but it's like it's kind of hard for me to like really put in words. But basically, like it kind of makes you want like to like stop doing what you're doing. But then again, it's like
I
in the
think the word is like you almost like want to give up. Like you
right, yeah, yeah,
basically like I get it. You know, like the first time when I debuted it on TikTok and started doing it, I was like, and at first when I first did my first TikTok, I mean, at first like I'm like, damn, it is difficult. And I'm like, damn, it's not that easy to gain followers because I mean, you gotta give them something that they like. You gotta give them something that add fire to it that like be like, bam, oh, I love this kid, I love this guy, I love this girl, man, she's good, man, he's good. Like I was trying to give them that. And then when I started doing church videos and Atlanta Housewives and like doing like adding photos from the internet, trying to make like a slideshow of Atlanta Housewives plus adding their intros and their voices to it, and like also trying to do like montages. Like I try to do my thing. I try to do it, and it actually started becoming a lot easier for me when I started to get like the hang of it, and it was, and at that point, hey, and then after that, I had to kind of like restart on TikTok because my TikTok actually kind of got deleted at that point when I moved over here in my home, and I had to like re-add it because I thought it wasn't gonna end up being right. So I think it was because of storage space on my phone, but I had to start from scratch again, and I had to like just pump it up, keep moving forward. So I had to keep going. So I had to restart on what I was doing, and ultimately, I think in no time I was actually starting to gain followers back, and I just picked up from my journey where it left off and made new TikToks, Atlanta Housewife, church, myself, just doing all sorts of things. Reconciled with another TikToker by the name of Jay Thrash, who I'm not friends with, but let's just be clear. So, and I've experienced a lot of things along the way, especially when I'm on my own TikTok live doing me.
yeah. Yeah. That's the best thing that you can do is just continue to be do you, because it's a lot of like people who gonna like talk bad about you, haters. So you gotta like remain like positive at all times, and so it's um
Yeah.
well, but yeah, okay, let me see, um I'm trying to think, let me see, well, okay, let's see, what was the other question? Well, I guess this. I think that really covered. Okay, so I'm gonna give you my last question. I guess. So my last question is what's your hold on. Yeah, okay, I'm sorry. So it's actually a two-part. So the first part is what's your biggest or your number one goal on your bucket list that you want to achieve like for the rest of this year?
What's my number one thing on the bucket list I would do? Um, funny thing you mentioned that. I mean, because let's be clear. I mean, I've seen other people do like bucket list challenges. Like I've seen Candy Burris, my favorite Atlanta housewife, do her bucket list from season 10. Like she did like the D challenge. I think if I wanted to do something like that, I think I would. I think that would be my number one bucket list, or maybe I would do an ice bucket challenge if I wanted to.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Um, that's what's up. Okay. This it's funny that you brought that up too, because the ice bucket challenge been around since what 2014.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But okay. So, but the second part to that question is if you if you don't achieve that goal today, what would you do now to achieve that goal if you didn't achieve it?
Ooh, well, that's a tough answer to that one.
Mhm.
Well, I had to say if I didn't achieve those goals, I think I would have to find like a different way to achieve it, or I would just have to find like different versions. I just I'll do whatever I need to do to achieve it. If I couldn't achieve it the first time, because you know what to say. If I couldn't achieve it the first time, or and not the second time, then hey, third time's a charm, baby. It is.
Yeah. Okay. Well, there you go. Well, that's basically all my questions. Let me see. One, two, three, four. Yeah. Unless if you have some for me, I mean, that's pretty much it.
Well, yeah, actually, I do have questions for you. It might not be easy one. So, if this wasn't your final season, would you want to do like okay, like you said, there's like 6 seasons, right?
Yep.
Would you want to like come back for season 7 if you wanted to?
Yes. Without no hesitation, yes. I'm actually see. Okay, so let me just break it down to you. So, without spilling like too much information, because I do have like plans and aspirations for the show. So if I do um get that far, which I hope I do,
I
um
hope so too.
I do have a place that I have like a I have like a local theater that I would like to like produce it from. Um, and so if I get it's just a matter of like getting like that financial support back, money stuff like that. So if I get that opportunity to produce it from that like theater, I feel like that would be like the peak of my so I feel like in my
Okay. That's awesome. So, okay, so season 7, everyone, look out for it. I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes open for it. And I would have to say my next question would be if you had to pick, if you were a big fan of WWE, who would be your favorite and favorite male and female superstar? It could be
mm,
like in your top 10 or like your top 20 or your top five.
top five. I don't know about top five. Okay. WWE. Okay. Um. Okay. So my first two will be Dwayne the Rock Johnson,
Okay.
John Cena,
Day.
Um, who else? Um, I forgot her name. Dang, I forgot her name. Um, what is her? I forget her name. And then it's somebody else. Um, um, I'm trying to remember the dude's name. Um, okay. um, this is terrible. Um,
You still trying to figure out that one?
yeah, I forgot his name,
You
but
like Triple H?
oh yeah, yeah, him. Yeah, Triple H, that's one. And then is it Stone Cold? Is it Stone? What's his name?
Stone
Stone.
Cold, yes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um,
So, who's your favorite female?
Female. That's a good question. My favorite female was
It can be from past, present, future, or even now.
I'll say, okay. I think it's a tie between Sasha Banks and um
Sasha, the legit boss.
uh who what's the other one? It's between her and um
There's Charlotte Flair.
yeah, 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 yep.
Okay, so Sasha, Charlotte. What about Bailey?
Really? Um yeah, yeah.
Do you like Natalia?
Natalia.
One of the Hart family, you
Oh
know.
yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah.
And as far as male wrestlers, how about you like Tyson Kidd?
Tyson Kidd.
Natalia's husband.
Natalia says, yeah, he cool. Yeah, he cool.
What about The Undertaker?
The Undertaker.
One of the Brothers of Destruction.
Oh, okay, yeah. I forgot. I forgot about him. Yeah.
The Phenom, yeah. And as far as female, what about Bianca Belair? You like her? She calls
Um,
herself EST, the roughest, toughest, quickest, the fastest.
hold on, Bianca. Hold on. Hold on. That name sounds familiar. Bianca.
Bianca Belair, she's married to Montez Ford.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah.
And what about legendary diva China?
Uh,
She was part of DX with Triple H, and she was managing Kane, and she was part of the Undertaker's Ministry of Darkness back in the 90s.
oh, yeah, I can't. Back in the '90s, I wasn't even born. I'm a 2000s baby, so I wouldn't even know.
China was around in 2000 as well. She was even women's champion 2001.
Oh, okay, okay, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, you like China?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about Trish and Lita?
Tristan Lear.
Two of the trailblazers of the WWE.
I feel like if I like saw a picture of them, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I would know, like, cause I don't. It's like the names. But it's like if I look at the picture, I'll know like what you're talking about.
Trish is the one with the blonde hair. Lita's like the girl with like the reddish orangish kind of hair, and Trish is the one who was teaming up with TNA. Lita teamed up with the Hardy Boys.
What do you? Yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay. If you had to pick, okay, next question. If you had to pick three of your main WWE pay per views, your three main favorites, which ones would it be?
Mm, let
Want
me
me
see. Yeah, go here.
Want me to tell you mine first?
Yeah.
Mine is SummerSlam. I love WrestleMania, and I love Night of Champions. Plus, my bonus favorite is Hell in a Cell.
Okay. Um, pay per view. Um. Oh, that's a good question. Mm, 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 mm,
My boy King's on here. What's up, King?
mm. Okay. Um. To be, I don't even know.
Just pick any kind. It's no right or wrong.
Okay. Pay per view. Um. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. So you got um. What's his name? Um. Um. Oh. I'm always forgetting his name, but what is his name? What is his name? Mayweather.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, yeah, him, and then two more. Okay, so it'll be him. Um, mm, 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 mm. I guess you can put. I guess we can put John Cena in there. I guess, and
Yeah,
then.
but I'm not talking about wrestlers. I was talking about your favorite wrestling pay per view.
Oh, okay. Um, pay per view. Um.
Yeah, because I just said my three plus my bonus one, which was Hell in a Cell. So
Oh,
yeah,
wait. Okay. Let me see pay per view. Okay, so you got Floyd Mayweather. Um, where's my other? I don't know. Um, I was gonna say what's his name? Logan Paul, but that's not. That's he don't really count, do he?
again, that's a wrestler, not a pay per view. Yeah, but yeah, I don't like Logan Paul either. But like, let me just say this: you like Survivor Series?
The TV show.
It's a pay per view, the WWE pay per view.
Oh, I wouldn't even.
My question was if you had to pick your three main favorite WWE pay per views, which ones would it be?
Okay. Yeah, that's the only one I can really tell you. Like, is Floyd Mayweather. I don't really know anybody else besides him.
Yeah. Okay. I think we just had a struggle with that one. So, okay. So besides WWE, are you a big fan of the Atlanta Housewives?
I'll be honest with you. I don't really get into reality TV. Cause I'm not really that. I'm not like. Let's see, how can I put this without sounding um, like, I guess you can say like politically, like, I don't know, but I don't really like that drama. Like, cause like, it's like it's just too much drama for me. I don't really like that. I don't like drama. Um, so it's like for me, I don't really get the whole point of that genre for real, for real. Like, if I'm being honest with you, um,
And
but
hey, I appreciate that. I mean, hey, you was upfront, owned it. I like that. Man, what's my next question? I think this one might be my final one. Who knows? No, wait, no, actually, no. I actually got two more. Um, if you had to pick three favorite WWE Championship belts, at least three title belts from WWE, which three would be your main favorite?
again, I can hold on. Okay. Um, mm, mm, that's a hard one because I'll be honest with you. I don't really watch wrestling out like that for real. So it's the only time I watch it for real is like if it pops up on my YouTube um like
The
whatever.
notification.
Yeah.
Okay, okay, I get it. I can respect that. Um, yeah. Besides this, I do love this and the tag title, Raw and SmackDown, NXT. I love every single championship there is. Um, Last question of the night from me is: if you had to pick your favorite hip hop artist, who would be your number one favorite?
Favorite artist. So okay, are we talking like hip hop, gospel, or like are we just like talking in
I
general?
meant like hip hop, like R&B.
Oh, okay. Okay. So my favorite artist, uh, my top five right now would be Doja Cat, uh, Cardi B, um, let me see, hip hop, Future, and then one more. Uh, Let me see, who do I listen to? I mean, I listen to a lot. So let me see. So my top, okay, so Future, what do I say? Doja Cat, Cardi B, uh, I mean, Usher.
Usher, okay. My favorites happen to be Usher, Ice Cube. I love Keisha Cole. I love her a lot. Ashanti, she's a cool one. I also love Trey Songz featuring Twista. I love him. I love them too a lot. But
Okay.
on this one is Omarion.
Oh yeah. Okay. Um, that's what's up. Um, exactly. Oh, okay. Well, I'm trying to think of what I can. Well, I guess that's it. I mean, if you didn't have any more questions, whatever. Um,
No, I think that was all of them.
all right, well, uh, okay. So I guess so I asked this from everybody who comes on the show. Due to respect, well, out of respect for the person I'm talking to or interviewing. So, I asked this from everybody who comes on the show because like I feel like cause like every time I post like these like clips on my page, I feel like people. Let's see, how can I put it? Like people don't like being I mean I wouldn't say exposed, but like they don't like the spotlight. So I guess my question to you is like, do I have your permission to use this as a clip on my page, like as a way to like kind of boost you and followers, so other people can follow you?
Well, I mean, let me just say this, and I will own this as well. At first, I was afraid of the spotlight at first because people was always wondering like when was I gonna make like YouTube, when was I gonna post videos on YouTube. And at first I was afraid to kind of do it because I was like, what if people don't like that? And then I have to say, when I started making videos on TikTok and posting them on YouTube, sometimes I use other people's content, to do that as well. Sometimes I record videos off my phone from movies that I watch, place them on YouTube, even WWE clips, matches that I do. I mean, hey, I do what I did, and recently I've actually gained like a lot of views and some likes, on most vids. And if you would have asked me which YouTube video that I posted got the most likes and views, I have to say it would be the one from Women That Are Loose, where Michelle gets her innocence taken at 12 years old by her mother's boyfriend. So that actually got over like 9 K kind of views, and it got like over, I think, 60 some odd likes. And it felt great to like just let that out. And I mean, hey, some people who've been through that experience could understand me. So, but as far as you having my permission, you definitely do.
All right, well, just know that you're gonna see it when I post on YouTube. So because I know you did say that you subscribe to the YouTube, so just know that you'll see yourself on YouTube. So there you go.
And actually, you know what? I actually do have one more thing. I do have one more question. Just to be clear, I am part of the LGBTQ community, and I am a trans woman myself. Do you don't happen to judge anyone, do you?
Oh no, hold on, no, hold on. First of all, so I know I play a lot and goof around and all this other stuff on the show and whatnot. But that's one thing that I do not you know take lightly. Like if you see like okay, so I did this one show. I think this was like what 2 years ago. And it was talking about like mental health. You know, mental health. Um, it was. I mean, the whole show was basically like all of us. So we was like mental health. LGBT, all that stuff. So and it was myself and three of my friends on TikTok. So we was like talking about like different topics and that's one thing that I don't. Oh, thing. Hold on. Okay, sorry about that. So yes, that's one thing that I don't like. That's one thing that I'm like serious about because like if I'm really gonna like take this for like serious, that's like one thing that I would not um um like play about because like we all all human beings at the end of the day. So I feel like everybody has like feelings and everybody has opinions and so me personally, I do not judge nobody. If you're a part of the LGBT, that's cool. Like I said, I don't discriminate, I don't judge, I don't none of that. So that's one thing that you're gonna need to know. Like if you come on my show, like just know that you're gonna have a good time, and you're gonna laugh a lot, and like this like this it's gonna basically like take your mind off of you know what you've been going on in your day. So basically, what I'm trying to say is like if you come on the show and like you had like a hard day or whatever, like you can come on the show, just expect a good time, a fun time, nothing too like controversial or some stuff like that. So I try to make it like kind of like lighthearted, because it's already enough going on in the world, like politics, stuff like that. So I feel like I just want to like try to make a show where was like positive, fun, just try to be authentic, basically, to myself and to my show, basically. So I just try to I just try to put positive energy in what I'm doing, uh, and whether if that's to myself or my show, because like I said, like it's just too much stuff going on. Going I'm sorry, going around. Can't talk. Going around in the world, and I just like I said, I just want the show to be fun and inclusive and stuff like that. So to basically to answer your question, no, I do not, like I said, I do not judge, I do not discriminate. Um, like I said, once you come on here on the show, like you're guaranteed to have fun, like nothing but fun, positivity, and a good time. So that's it.
Yeah, and to add on to that, yeah, I don't judge either, and I felt like I've experienced judgment in like the past years, from Galilee Baptist, a church I used to go to, Southern Heights, Southside Nazarene. They've been judgmental, hypocritical, and this past week on one of my lives, I had to address like hypocrisy and racist comments that were being made towards me, and I didn't take too kindly or friendly to anyone who's made fun of my hair, wardrobe, or the fact that I had the Divas Championship. I just, completely, I had to go in on people, and I had to let them know that, as much as people want me to respect their lives, they have to come and respect mine if they want me to respect theirs. I mean, you heard the saying, respect is a two-way street, love is a two-way street. So it's like, you want respect, you gotta give it in order to get my respect, because you can't just ask for my respect and you don't give it back to me. So, and I had to let them know about that, like, hey, I'm not someone that they want to mess with. So to even leave you with this, treat folks right while they're alive, because when I'm dead and gone, it's nothing anyone can do. And I'm also a don't start none, won't be none type of person. But once people start with me, they know I will finish it.
You.
So I might leave you with that one.
All right, well. Hold on. Before we, close out for tonight, I kind of want to add to that. So my phone about to die. but but yeah, so I just want to kind of like add on real quick. So you said something about if when you dead or gone. So I just kind of like want to add to that because me personally, well, obviously is everybody goes through this, like when people die, it's not a good thing, so um, you know, like me personally, I've lost like let me see, my grandmother, she died in June 2010 from breast cancer. My great grandmother died in 2015. Uh,
I hear that.
My one of my cousins died. What was it? I want to say what was it 2 years ago? Yeah, he died from suicide. So he basically killed himself. Um, and then one of my other cousins, she died. Was it loud? No, I think what was it? I think was it? I think hold on. This was I want to say that I think this year. I think this it was yeah. So it's like earlier like this year. I want to say. So I yeah. So I saw yeah a lot. So basically I don't mean to like bring the tone down, but basically I just want to like let you know that that well not you but I'm saying like like people who's want to watch this like whenever I post it like I just want to let people know that you know like of course like we all go through it and I just want to say like
I mean, not to cut you off, but I have been through death a lot. I lost my dad
mhm,
October 22nd of 2021. He died at 2 a.m. I didn't get a chance to say goodbye to him because, I mean, he was the best dad in the world, and he was cremated. And when it came to this memorial ceremony, I ended up breaking down because I lost someone who I was very close to. And I just feel like when it comes to me and my dad, we're like one soul sharing two bodies. Because some
mm,
people say I look just like him, some say I look like my mom, some say I look like both. And I just feel like when people look at me, they see like a spirit of my dad's face. Like they just see it, and and I have compassion for those who lost their loved one, those who were close to, and that's why I'm letting people know that when I'm dead and gone, there's nothing you can do because that guilt will eat you alive. That's why I'm letting folks know, treat me right while I'm here, because at the end of the day, once I'm gone, once I'm dead and I'm gone, you're gonna wish that I was still here, and you wish you showed me respect.
yeah
And once I'm dead and gone, you can't take back none of the things you did.
yeah that's true yeah
So
um
I think I'll leave you with that one.
okay I I didn't really mean to. I did, but I feel like I kind of like set the tone or the mood down because I feel like we was having a good conversation, but I don't know. But I mean, it's it's real life, so. But but yeah, so it was nice meeting you,
Thank you. And
and
I'm gonna stay in contact. I will stay in contact with you seriously.
okay for sure, and
And if you have Instagram, I'll be more than glad to follow you because I have one myself.
let me see Instagram. Yes, I do. I have Instagram, Facebook. Um, well, let me see Facebook. Where's my on? Cause I know this, this is my last season, so I'm on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, of course, um, YouTube, and the new one is So after this season, I'm likely to go or be on it's an app called Clapper. I don't know if you heard of it.
You might have to just text that to me in the DMs here on TikTok. You might have to just text that to
Okay.
me.
All right. So yeah. Um, yeah. Just just real quick. I know I'm kind of wasting time, but
Yeah.
so the last show is next month, which is kind of crazy. So
September 1st, I know.
yeah.
That's my birthday month, but September 9th is my birthday. And if you, and hey, I'll be more than glad to come up again for like the final show on September 1st. I'll be more than glad to come back.
Okay. Cool. So yeah. So if you do, I do have a couple other people coming on at night. So like I said, if you want to, you're free to come on. So but but yeah. So I mean, this was a very interesting, uh, fun conversation. I ain't gonna lie.
It was fun, awesome, exciting, exhilarating, and then Went a little to the left, but hey, it was. I had to say it was 1,000% cool. I loved every minute of it.
Thank you so much. Okay, well, you know what? See, that's one thing. I try to like not maintain, but I try to like going back to what I said about spreading that positivity and that good vibes and stuff like that. So I try to like whenever whenever I'm interviewing somebody or whatever the case might be, I try to like check myself, like my hosting, whatever, so that way I'll do a good show. Because I, like I said before, like I try to, you know, like always like check myself because like I'm always like on myself, like about like the smallest things. Like I'm always like trying to make sure that I'm doing a good job and stuff like that. So I'm always like on top of that, in terms of like my show, like I just want the best of my show, and I hope well, everybody who comes on it, I just want the best whoever comes on it and stuff like that. So so
I
yeah.
agree. So probably once this goes up, I'm a like it, comment, and hey,
All right,
when
well,
you see it.
all right, well, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna before I go to bed tonight, I'm gonna post it, and I'm gonna I guess I'm gonna have to see you on YouTube.
All right.
All right. Well, it was nice talking to you. Have a good night.
You too.
Yep.
All right.
All right. Well, there you go. Wow. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was tonight's show. I did not expect that to be. Well, yeah, I did not expect that to go in that direction, but it did. So like I said, I will be posting this, so y'all will see it. And I want to say a huge thanks to Brian Cooper for coming on and just and uh just really like uplifting, not really uplifting, but just really setting a different perspective um for me, if that makes sense. um so this interview has really like changed the way how I see things now. And so, with that being said, I just this is why I love doing my show, because it allows me to meet all these people, all these different people. And like I said, I've been doing it for the last 6 seasons on TikTok. And so like that's one of the main reasons why I love doing this, because I get to meet people like like that, and it's very like refreshing, and it's very different, and it's not something that you're gonna see on late night TV, or later on TikTok. So if I'm being honest with you, so again, I want to say a huge thanks to Brian Cooper for coming on, and this will definitely go up on YouTube so y'all can see it fully. This has been an hour and 14 minutes, so an hour and over an hour or so. So it was great. So I guess I'm gonna end it off here. So I'm gonna say thank you so much for watching, whoever stayed on. And again, a huge thanks to Brian Cooper. Y'all go make sure y'all go follow him or her. And I will be, like I said, I'll be keeping in touch. And yeah. So, oh man, this was kind of deep. I ain't gonna lie. That was this. Yeah, this was yeah. This was a yeah, this was a good one. So I'm like I said, I'm definitely gonna be posting this for sure. And yeah, so like I said, make sure I go support Brian Cooper. And like I said, this is your first time watching, go up here, hit that follow button, hit that orange heart if you want to become a part of the team. of the TBMS family. This is, like I said, this is my last season on the app. And be on the lookout for season 7. That will be based on a different app. I gave a little hint, a little reveal just now, a couple minutes ago. So be on the lookout for season 7 on a different app. In the meantime, have a great night. And I will see y'all whenever I see. No, I'm just playing. Well, I will see y'all next Thursday. Okay. So next Thursday, this time I'm gonna come on time this time. So next Thursday at 9:30 p.m. next Thursday will be our next show. So come back on next Thursday, 9:30 p.m. for another show. Okay. Like I said, this was a fantastic show tonight. It has really it has really enlightened me in ways that I wouldn't expect it. So again, come back on next Thursday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, right here on TikTok. And but I won't be on here. The next show will be on the actual account. So I can't talk. So the next show will be on the official TikTok, not on this one. Okay, if that makes sense. All right, so I'm gonna get out because I can't talk. So y'all have a good night, and I will see y'all next Thursday. Okay. So again, next Thursday, 9:30 p.m. right here on TikTok will be our next show. So next Thursday. Okay. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Have a great night. Okay.